Welcome back to Threshold of Revelation, session 49, titled In Between. Last session, the group, um, we'll just deal with the last portion of it, all jumped into, with the exception of one of you, jumped into a bag of holding. Um, that a really spooky thing happened out of.
I don't think we all jumped into it.
I mean,
Some of us held
We're
on to
in
the
here.
dragon.
But go on.
I always say, actually, I already did this bit wrong because I'm supposed to end it with that's what I always say. But I say, if you're going to go into a bag of holding, you might as well jump. Anyway, you descended into the contents of the bag of holding. You land on a very large map. In the space that you can see, it looks like the island of matter that you come down to land upon. And Silas, you'd be the last one seeing this as you come down last. But the island of matter that's kind of present there seems to have kind of a strange, almost bowl-like structure of nothing around it that seems to be holding it in space. And as you're descending, and as you all descended, you can see that there are pockets of other islands that have a very similar kind of just like invisible bowl-like structure kind of holding them in this vast field of darkness. And these kind of star-like patterns can be seen all throughout, but the more you look and the more you realize these lights, if you will, are just more bowl-like structures with shit in them. It's like you are in this strange space that's in between hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands and thousands, if not millions and millions of extra-dimensional spaces that seem to be utilized for holding shit. They are very close in some cases, and they are very far away in other instances. But as you descend, Silas and everyone else, what you realize is that even though it looks like it's just right there outside of the space that you are in, it also feels like it's infinitely far away, even though you can see it in bright detail. Spatial reality, as you understand it, seems to be very different in this space. As I mentioned, you do see the very large shadow of what you are referring to as the Bagman. And it feels like this essence is scanning you now, kind of looking at you with these bright red eyes you can see in the shadow above. Above as well, though, you do see far up above, almost like you were looking at the moon, there appears to be a light. And Uther, if you are looking into the bag to see if you can't, because you tried to investiture, kind of pull them out at one point, and you did experiment with that. If you look into the bag, there is a darkness, but you can see kind of like a bright blue light inside of there, but you can't judge how far in it is, and you also don't see any signs of your friends. Make sense?
Yes.
So back onto the interior. The darkness, as you get up, get situated, shifts, and you see a pair of eyes come out from behind what appears to be a jade amulet of a happy cat. It steps out. The creature that steps out appears to be made completely out of shadow. Its eyes are the only real thing that are currently noticeable until it opens its mouth to speak. But the eyes glow bright red and seem to kind of pierce into your psyche. They just seem to be kind of... It's almost like a primordial sense that this creature is like a predator, like a hunter. And it seems to be made out of inky shadow. Its long claws that we described before now at this point seem to be kind of running over with this shadowy fluid. It opens its mouth to speak, and it points at, I believe, Bodhi, you have the lodestar, is that right?
No, Nick does, I think.
Okay. That's right. Bodhi failed
Yeah,
and Nick succeeded.
Nix was able to snap it from him.
I remember now. Points its hand, like long finger, at you, Nyx, And I don't know if you've seen like Freddy Krueger or anything, but of course, it points at you, and it almost feels like it's right in front of you. Its hand appears to be massive, gargantuan at the same time. There's this dreamlike quality to it pointing at you and opening its mouth to speak, and it says, "Give it back."
So, out of character, doesn't one of the PCs have the ability to determine what the hit points and all that stuff is? Some basic stuff about enemies. Am I remembering that right?
I think you might have watched the Friday game.
I might have watched the Friday game.
Yeah, Orlandis has
No.
analyze as a tactician, which allows
We
him
don't
to
do things like that here.
be smart, a smart
Yeah,
player.
we're creative thinkers, Andy.
Yeah.
We're not.
Not prepared.
I tell you what, it
We're
definitely
not
has more than two.
studious.
It is more than 2. Yeah.
It is more than two. I can confirm that.
Sure, no problem. So he says, "Give it to me."
He says, "Give it back."
Give it back. Nyx would say, "Oh, was it yours in the first place?"
No, it was not. It is not his.
I understand. I'm asking him now. I want to hear what he has
I'm
to say.
saying that too.
The eyes shift to Bodhi, and then it kind of shifts back to Nyx, and it just it just reiterates its demand. Give it back.
Oh, I see. Bodhi was worried that I would just say, "Oh, yeah, it's yours. Here you go." No, Nyx would say,
That's a thief and an asshole.
"We need it."
Give it back.
So, is there a way for me to create some distance between myself and this thing?
You can move.
Yeah, you can move on the map at your pleasure. But what I will state is in that process, the spatial awareness that you're currently is what you'd understand as D&D. That doesn't matter to you. In your mind, you feel like this thing is here, it is everywhere, it's omnipresent. So in that third request, do you deny him a third time? You basically just kind of move away and don't say anything?
Let me just ponder for one quick moment.
All right, so go ahead and draw up 3 cards and look at them, and then go ahead and put them back in.
I
any
was
order and then
actually
draw a card.
I was really thinking about trying to get to that big card and doing some sleight of hand with it, but
I
I don't
doing
think
a
that's
dumb
gonna
joke.
work.
It was a magic
All right,
joke.
I'm sorry.
Oh, there are cards back there though. I see what he's saying. And a grappling hook. That'll get us out of here. I got a plan, guys. Don't worry.
All sorts of random shenanigans.
Look, if we need it, I
You
have
better be
holy
ready
water.
to catch you.
Nyx would say to the others, "I need a minute," and then you would see him start to do the verbal and somatic components for a spell.
Do you say "I need a minute" and you're talking at the bagman and looking
No,
at him, or are
I'm
you
talking to my allies.
Okay, so almost as if in a response, as if a response to being denied, the shadow around you starts to move in the space that you're in, and you watch as the darkness itself starts to open its eye, and then its eyes, and then many more eyes.
I mean, so like not the bagman, but just the space
Does that
around
help?
us. Yes, it does help a lot. Yeah, I get it. That's really creepy as all get out. So I'm still, even though this is really creeping me out, I'm still making hand motions and whispering
Yeah.
some somatic
As
components.
you
Doing your
start
hair
that
dress.
process, it drops itself low down into a kind of almost cat-like pouncing stance, and looks like it's prepared to attack. So we're gonna go ahead and roll initiative.
To attack specifically me.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna murder you.
Oh, fuck me.
That's the plan.
Let's see.
You know, I'm convinced I'm just never supposed to go
Oh.
first in a fight. Like, even in Baldur's Gate, my initiatives are always, like, lowest. I'm like, what the hell? Like, can I just have one good thing? Like, regular D&D, you can't roll high on initiative, and in video game version of D&D.
You were never meant to.
Well, you're supposed to be the slow guy, I guess.
Everybody rolled.
Use?
Yeah.
I don't think I'm in this combat right now.
You can act on one. That's fine. You'll basically be seeing things from outside if you stay looking into it. But if you're going to be doing other stuff, that's also fine. What would you think you'd be doing?
The action I declared before we ended last time, that was running to the rope trick to get
Gotcha. Okay, so
what's
that
his name?
Yeah, temporally
Fancy Dan.
Yeah, that temporally will be a lot later than these few seconds here. Okay. So Bodhi, it actually has a higher dex than you.
For him.
So it seems to jump forward. It almost seems to kind of like rush at you, Silas. And as you kind of like raise your sword in defense and kind of like, position yourself to be ready for it, it just kind of flows through you. And you watch as like hundreds of them come from outside and kind of moving towards Nyx. Like it's just a massive wave of these frames of being kind of flying into the map. But only one seems to manifest fully at the end of the matter, and that's what you presume is the original one or the real one. And they all seem to kind of do the same thing for just a second and then fade into nothing.
Can I try to grab it at disadvantage?
There's nothing to grab.
Okay, just trying.
No problem.
Oh, he doesn't exist.
But yeah, for flavor, you kind of grasp at
Okay, yeah.
nothing.
My grass go right through it.
It appears next to Nyx, and it will push its claws down into you.
As just for flavor, as he's doing it, and I'm still trying to cast the spell, I hold my hand out away from him with the soul.
Okay.
With the thing.
So I got a 19 and a 17 on the 2 claw attacks.
I'm sorry, but both of them hit.
Okay. And then it will, having hit you, it will also grapple you. You will be taking, since both hit, a total of 28 slashing damage.
For both of them together.
Yep. And then
Okay.
once it has a hold of you, it kind of holds you out in front of it, kind of lifting you up off the ground. And its fingers seem to kind of like just move of their own volition like serpents. And you're holding the lodestar aside, right?
I'm gonna try to toss it to Sanat, who's closest to me,
Okay.
because I know I'm not winning this thing, right?
Go
Whatever's
ahead
doing
and
is
make
bad.
a strength check since you are not proficient in throwing and you don't have athletics, I don't think.
I
make
don't
an
have
athletics roll.
athletics. I don't.
Yeah, you have jack of all trades. Athletics roll.
Can I just roll strength instead?
Yeah, athletics and strength will be the same. You don't have there's no difference.
I have the gauntlets of ogre power, right? That's accounted for.
That goes into athletics. Man.
Fudgesicles.
Also,
That's
your
not good.
sounds. It sounds like you're not coming in through your mic. It might be coming in. No,
Alright,
it is.
hold
You
on.
just touched it. Okay. Maybe just weird sounding.
Hello.
Like rubbing a deer mustache.
Maybe it's just all.
Yeah, that's it. You bastard.
Okay, we got an ASMR now.
ASMR. Yep.
So go ahead and make an athletics check. That's going to
Did I got a whole 11, so it
Knock
probably
it.
fumbles out of my hands, right?
not get it very far at all. No, yeah, it kind of just drops to the ground like the space in front or space above you. And once it kind of holds you like that, the one hand that was kind of grasping for it frees itself from you and then shifts down onto the map and just picks it up. And so now it has it in its like claw hand and it's holding
And-
you in the other
And
claw hand.
obviously lets go of me because I'm of no use anymore, right?
No, it is still holding onto you.
Crap.
So you are grappled. There's an escape DC, and yeah. All right, it'll go to Bodhi.
Dick, that's what I needed. It was me to
Question
go.
for you? Can
Take your time with your question. Really phrase it as well as you can.
can this creature be charmed? Well, I would use it without knowing, so I'd try to use the stone rune on it since it did turn within 30 feet of me.
It cannot be charmed.
Cannot be charmed.
Correct.
I'm gonna get rid of that thing. I never get to use it.
You do get to use it, and you've used it to good measure. It just doesn't typically work on boss fights,
Yeah, that's true.
especially
It's
boss
worth a
fights
try,
of
at least.
an absolutely unknown and kind of alien quality such as this.
Fair enough.
It worked on the Golden Axe boy.
Oh yeah. Sorry about that.
It's not
Nick
bad.
wears armor, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think I wear leather armor, studded leather.
Cool. Yeah. So, I know space distances are fucky. Are we measuring
You're
Just
yeah,
measuring. Is
basically,
everything cool?
unless I specifically say like time and space shift, you're fine. Just treat it as if it were a normal map. Yeah, I won't. Dimensionality is fine until I say it's not.
That's frustrating to hear, but okay.
I apologize. That's usually how it works with DMing, anyways. Like now you're in the actual scene. Everything's fucking.
I am going to move up 20 feet next to Sinut. Cast the spell Mage Armor Twinned.
Mhm.
And apply it to both of us.
Okay.
And if I have a bonus action, I don't. Not one that's not a spell. Yeah, I'm gonna move another 15 feet away from that guy.
All right.
And that's my turn.
Bodhi done.
Like, you got him, Nix.
Sonata,
You got him on the ropes.
Thanks so much.
So I'm gonna cast. We're gonna try out something a little new here. Hopefully, it doesn't backfire on us today. I'm gonna cast Summon Elemental,
Okay.
and specifically a Fire Elemental. Hopefully, shedding some light. You know, when they're shadow creatures, maybe a benefit. I don't know. Who knows?
Hold on.
And I'm summoning it over by him.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you control of it so you can place it where you like.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna put it right there.
Okay.
Yeah, there.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move back.
The second it appears on the spot that you summoned it, you watch as the map beneath it catches flame.
Nice.
Will you stop doing that?
Hey,
You're making it worse.
Alright. I will put that down here in a second. Bear with me here. Actually, I'll do so now. So for... hold on a second here. Summon Elemental... Oh, that's the Elemental Spirit block, not the... Ah. I almost gave you something more powerful.
I mean,
Well,
It's called wild magic.
Conjure Elemental would have been... Yeah, could have been problematic. If Sonat loses concentration on it, then it just goes nuts and does its own thing.
This one doesn't burn the map.
This one, it's still made out of fire. I'm just checking to see if it has an aura that burns or not. It does not. So this is compacted fire, and it kind of floats. So, yeah. I mean, it technically touches the ground, but since it doesn't have an ability that burns on touch, it doesn't, like the big one does.
Yeah, they usually say if it
Yeah.
catches things on fire in
It
the
does
spell
not
or
say that.
description.
So this one is fine. You're not burning the map. And you should have control of that, or do you not?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And then if you hold shift and then double click on the token, it'll bring up the creature's stats. Since you summoned it, and this is of the Tasha summon style, its initiative on the board is immediately after yours, and it takes its full initiative at your pleasure. So during your turn as a free action, you command it to do what you want. So what was your goal with this creature specifically?
I mean, I'm gonna hit the bagman with him.
Go ahead and make an attack with the creature. Should have attacks on the right side of the NPC card that they show you there. And if you just click the name of it, it'll drop it on the...
Yeah, sorry, I'm
It's okay.
seeing the two that it has here.
Yeah, if it says something else only, then you don't have that attack. If it says fire only, then you're fine.
Or you can just like that.
So yeah, that'll be equals to the what spell level did you cast it at? Third.
It's a 4th level spell.
4.
Okay, so it'll have 2 attacks, and then whatever attacks are listed, you'll just do 2 of them.
Oh, okay, so like
Slam.
that?
Yeah, and then its attack roll is increased by your it should be plus your spell attack modifier, which is plus your proficiency plus your intelligence, which is still not enough to hit the Bagman. And then go ahead with the second attack. That'll hit. Natural 20.
I'm not seeing those rolls.
Yeah, they're currently in hide to GM. It's fine.
Okay.
I'll update it here in a second. But
Oh, because it's a new model.
yeah, every time I drop anything new, it's mine. So, okay, and then we'll add the spell level of 4. So 17, 18, 19, 20. I'm good at math. I'm the best at math. And I don't have any resistances to fire, so... Alright. Okay, so not anything else?
That's it for me.
Nyx. So,
Yep.
a quick note, as long as you are held in this grapple, it's just the grapple condition. There's nothing special, so you can do your full turn fully normal. The only thing that grapple does to you is reduce your speed to 0.
Got it. So I'm going to cast Bardic Inspiration on my good friend Ezekiel. Hope that he joins the fight. And then I'd like to try to break free.
Okay. So it is an action to break free.
Mhm.
So go ahead and make either an acrobatics or athletics check, your choice. Success.
Acrobatics 23.
Yep, and you can move as well. But you might suffer an opportunity attack.
I'm going to try. 10,
Okay.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
I am going to bite as my opportunity attack, as its prime form of attack.
Stinker.
21 to hit.
Yes, of course.
It'll do a total of 14 piercing damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw from you.
Seven.
You gain 1 level of exhaustion,
Okay.
which means you'll have disadvantage on all ability checks. As it bites you from behind, it kind of catches you on the shoulder. Everyone else kind of sees its form kind of grow, and its teeth kind of slam into Nyx and pull. And as it kind of tears a bit of the Dromite's flesh, or kind of chitin, it almost looks like an after image of Nyx is kind of pulled away with it.
You see Nyx looking really panicked as he frees himself and starts to run away, and he's bit and he screeches out in pain. He's hurt pretty bad.
All right. Ezekiel.
All right, I'm gonna grow big. And then we're gonna attack him.
I got you. Hold on.
Are you thinking this? Perfect.
Okay, then.
All right, I'm going to attack him with my sword. Crit on the first one.
Okay.
Jeez.
And a crit on the second one.
Oh my
Go!
Yeah. So 7.
That's 3 crits in a row against this guy.
7 and 17 is 24. 24 plus 15 is 39. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. You cut into it. As you do so, you can see the ink colors of the creature kind of flying off to the side as pieces of it kind of tear off. But it doesn't look like you're removing a lot of its form, if that makes any sense. You can see parts of it falling off, but it doesn't look like it's changing the shadowy shape.
Gotcha.
As if it's resisting the damage, Or what?
Can't say for certain.
Okay.
It's absolutely alien to you at this point. Ezekiel done. Silas, you're up.
I will rage and get as close as I can. Oh, there it goes.
See Hero Quest movie?
Yes. And I'm gonna throw 2 javelins.
Okay. No, 12 will miss, 21 will hit.
Okay.
So, Rage doesn't apply to range attacks, so it'll just be the 8.
That's cool.
And double check here. Yeah. Silas done. It'll go to it.
Uther.
Oh, Uther said he ran away, so it's going to be minutes in-game time logic for him.
Give him the spotlight.
Unfortunately, because of the thing he said, like, we're in these 18-second
Uther
bits.
continues to run.
Right.
Thank you.
I take the dash action and go get Shen. Forgot his name.
Fabulous shit. Did you call him
Oh.
Fantastic Dan earlier?
I did. I couldn't remember his name.
So 4 more of these things stride in from the shadows outside. Basically, what it looks like is the large eyes that you see kind of start shrinking down, and then a humanoid figure comes out of the shadows, stepping onto the map, walking with like determination. One seems to be moving towards Nyx. One kind of on the north side looks like it's kind of looking straight at Sanat. One of them is looking at Silas, and one of them is looking at the spirit. So Bodhi's kind of in a safe zone where he's not having an issue.
Nope.
The creature, as it's kind of engaging with Ezekiel, is holding the lodestar in its hand, which is now kind of grown substantially, so it's just got it like in the tips of its claws. With its left hand, it reaches out towards the shadow and just drags its large fingernail down, creating this massive rift of black in the air. It then pushes its hand inside, pulls it to the left, opening up this void space, and then starts to reach and throw the lodestar in. Ezekiel will make a dexterity saving throw in response.
You have a +8 if you want, +D8 if you want.
Alright, and then would I add my shield master to this?
It is
Or
not
no?
an attack that is affecting you. It's you trying to stop that from happening. So, no.
I get a D8.
You gonna roll it?
Does anybody have that inspiration stuff?
Okay. So
That's
you
the 22.
see this happening, and you kind of move to the side and stride and bring your shield up and basically block the lodestar from being thrown in and bounce it off.
Nice job.
It kind of falls to the side. As it does so, you hear a from inside of the darkness, and when you turn and look back, you see this greenish-looking, sickly flesh covered with dark green tattoos and a massive lashing tongue kind of slurping about with teeth just everywhere. And looking at this void, it's very clear to you that whatever is inside is going to devour whatever's tossed in. Immediately after it does that and is kind of blocked by you, it kind of turns its attention back to you, looks to the ground where the lodestar is, and will use its remaining kind of effort to kind of reach down to grab it. But that's cut slams shut immediately. So it still has the lodestar. It just was not able to throw it in to the maw. Bodhi.
I don't like this fella. I don't care for him. Yeah, we're gonna move towards Nyx. We're gonna bonus action quaff a potion into his wounded shoulder.
Yep. Just run over and just like smash the
It's
glass
just
into his
just like I'm dumping a bottle.
Do you know
So-
or should I?
Yeah, you can roll it.
It's a regular one.
Yeah, that's all I know
Choose
how
a
to
4
make.
+2. Okay, thank you.
That's a bonus action.
And with an action, it's gonna get hairy. I need to buff the party. This is gonna be a fun one. Casting Enlarge Reduce. Twitting the spell to hit both Silas and the big dog.
Can it get any more enlarged?
Hell yeah, you can.
Oh, that's awesome. I love that.
I did the research.
That's great.
You can move yourself so that you're still in the same spot, but yeah. Just so long as the large square that you were in is still inside of the huge circle. And so, what that means is the damage that is granted by enlarge is really the only benefit that's being granted. Even though you're huge sized, you do not have reach.
Gotcha.
Reach
I'm
is
gonna
not a
use the
feature that's
rest.
being granted by anything that you've used.
Rest of
Enlarged
my
is
movement
1d4.
Yeah.
Towards the center of the map.
All right. Bodhi done.
That'll do, I think.
Sinat.
Oh, Silas should also be big.
Oh, it's twinned. Sorry.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm going for a baby bear, Papa Bear, Bubba Bear kind of situation. Uther was supposed to be here, but now I got this fire fella.
All right.
Sorry, you're still terrified of Bagman.
That's fair. You made that clear.
All right. So now it's my
I
turn.
gotta tell Dad.
Yes.
There's a
All right.
monster under my bag.
Casting mirror image.
All right.
And the elemental is gonna attack him again.
That'll miss. That'll hit.
Okay.
So it'll be 14. Oh. Hold on. Okay, I see. So it is doing fire damage. Got it. Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
This went into consideration when summoning the elemental.
Yeah, no, it's all right. It's not. It doesn't have a trait that says it burns stuff. That's not what I was looking at though, because I don't think the creature has a trait that says they do magic damage with their attacks. And I looked at it and said bludgeoning. My brain was like, so it's non-magical, because then it would just not care. But yeah, it's not that, because fire is always considered a magical attack. Cool.
And he came from a spell, wouldn't it?
No.
Not necessarily. Okay.
Next.
I'm not some big city caster.
We're gonna start off
I've
by
never
taking
read a
some movement 5, 10, 15.
If I can help it, I don't look at him.
30. We
Those
can look it
Wilbur
up here.
boys. They
Oh,
hate
no,
Wilbur.
actually, we don't want to get up there because I didn't see that one. Oh, gosh, damn it.
Time in the library is torture.
Damn it. 5,
Okay, for
10.
visual purposes, it is very clear you see them all. There are none of them that are hiding. Like, when their
Okay.
forms appear, it's like there's a looming shadow with bright, glowing red eyes. It's a very hard thing to miss on, like, the
No, no, no.
stark background of the trinket.
Got
you're
it.
standing
So I
on.
just wanted to move as much as I can out of the, like, whatever.
No problem.
Maybe I
and-
set a weird precedent where I'm
Why aren't
regretting
we
that.
hiding
Maybe
behind the wizard?
Maybe we shouldn't all be next to each other. But
Yeah,
okay.
at this point,
You
you're,
do
you're
you do
either
you.
more
I will
half
make your
than
turn.
me, Sanat.
I'm like, why are we hiding behind the wizard here? That's
I
the real
mean,
question.
what are you gonna do?
We're flanking you.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to give my
easier for
best
touch
best
spells.
boy Ezekiel another bardic inspiration. Hopefully he uses it well. I just pop that down in my sheet. Ooh, that's 3 left, and I'm gonna use my action to cure wounds at level 3. 17 back.
Okay. Anything else from Nix?
Just he looks pale. Pale for a bug creature.
For Ezekiel.
Okay, I have a quick question.
Fire away.
Oh, action surge just says I can take another action. It doesn't have to be an attack action, right?
Correct.
Okay. Does it have? I didn't see anything about it limiting what that action could be.
No, there's
So
nothing.
could-
Yeah,
could-
literally one of the funniest builds is an Eldritch Knight, because you can then cast 2 spells in one turn.
Okay, gotcha. I was making sure there was no limitation.
No
The
limitations.
fighter is the strongest.
First, I'm gonna do is attack him.
It can be. Okay.
Oh, I didn't add. I had Giant's Might on one of the second one, I guess.
Okay.
6.
Love Lots of damage.
And then
you're even bigger. Don't forget.
yeah, that's what the one that's on there is.
Oh, okay, clever.
And then I'll
Choose
action
your
surge, and can I try to
You
get
have
the
no
lodestar from
hand-
him?
You have no
Oh,
hands
that's
free, so
right.
you'll have to sheath your sword to do so, which means you'll be unable to make opportunity attacks if they come available, or use your weapon for any other reasons in between the turns. But on your next turn, you can just draw it again.
That's fair. Yeah, I'll
Okay.
just go ahead. I'll
So,
action surge and attack him.
Sheathing the
instead.
Maleficer as a part of that action, and then rushing forward with your one hand to try and grab him, grab it from him. Okay, so
Yep.
go ahead and make a athletics check. You are huge at current, and he is large, so that's not going to create a size disparity for the purposes of athletics. However, I believe in large itself says you just have advantage on strength checks, so you will have
Oh,
advantage.
post it again.
Period.
Yeah,
Yep.
my giant
That's
smite gives it as well.
Yeah. So, yep.
It's 20.
Okay.
You want to roll the d8?
Would I roll the d8 before I know I need it, or should I roll it now?
You could roll it afterwards.
Click Bardic dice for me real quick.
Sure.
I feel like it's when he
Roll
makes
them
the
all.
roll.
I think it is. If it is, I'll go ahead and roll it.
Well, just click.
Better safe than sorry.
But must
The
decide before
creature
the
can
DM
wait
says
until
whether
after
the roll
the roll.
succeeds or fails.
Gotcha. I'll roll it. Never hurts to
Before
attack.
the DM says whether.
Not simultaneously read anymore.
Yeah.
That would give me a fit.
Wait, I'm sorry. The creature can wait until after it rolls
No.
a d20.
No. It can, but it must decide before the DM says whether the
Oh,
roll
okay.
succeeds or
And
fails.
you didn't say whether it exceeded, right?
Correct. I have
He's
not
rolling
said it.
against another guy.
I have not said
So
it,
it's
but
28.
Beautiful.
That will succeed, and that was very much necessary. I had a 23. Okay, so you
Nice.
wrest the lodestar from him. He kind of like turns his attention towards you like angrily. His mouth kind of opens wide and actually starts to grow in size, like taking up more of his chest. Ezekiel, anything else?
No, that's it.
Silas.
He has it in his hand.
Ezekiel does, yeah.
I'm going to run up. Okay. This might be stupid, but I think it's in my head. It seems like it would work because it also seems like the character's kind of thing. I want to try to eat this lodestar. Like
Okay.
swallow it.
So, Ezekiel, as a free action, you can relinquish the lodestar to a friendly creature. Do you wish to do so as Silas's item interaction?
Yeah, he seems
Okay.
like he could probably help
Silas,
to do it.
your item in action, like drawing an item, is going to be taking the lodestar from Ezekiel. Okay?
Okay.
You have it in your hand. It will be an action to attempt to consume it. It is
I
not going to
will.
be an attack because you're not trying to bite
That's
it. You're
fine.
trying to
Swallow it whole. Yep,
Okay.
I'm gonna lizard folk it, swallow it whole. Snap like a snake.
Go ahead and do that.
I did that.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw because obviously, like, I think you can get it down. Yeah, I was gonna say if you roll under a 10, you're probably gonna gag reflex it back out.
Nope, I got it.
But it's so
No
tiny.
gag reflex.
Yeah, 0 gag reflex. We'd love to see it.
Yep.
Okay, so your action is
He's
And that's
betrayed
my
it.
action. Yep, I went up, ate it, and it's in my stomach.
Okay, have you taken damage since your last turn?
No.
Bonus action.
Did you
Jody.
rage last turn?
Yes.
He did.
Oh, I
You
lost
rage.
my rage.
You rage
Bonus action, Jody.
What can I bonus action? I can bite. Would that be an attack?
Go ahead and click
Areas.
your Hungry Jaws is specifically a bonus action if you use the per diem, but I need to see if it's prerequisite because a lot of bonus action attacks require you to have attacked on your turn. Just go ahead and click Hungry Jaws for me. Just want to see if that's the case or not. As a bonus action, you can make a special attack. Yeah, no prerequisite. So yeah, you can go ahead and
We
bite
got him.
the big guy.
Thanks, man.
Watch
So-
that stone down with some bagmen.
That's fair. 14 will miss though.
I'm reckless at everything.
And
I'm
he's
always
big.
reckless.
Oh, 28 will hit.
I'm always reckless.
Yeah, that's what we've said that before. Whenever I attack, it's always recklessly.
Right. You
Yeah,
have
the
your
does sound like
D4,
You have your
Jody.
golden axe benefit rolling on your rage, which is why it's so large. So it's just +2 from that. It's not the rest of it. So it'll be 8 + 2.
Yeah,
Plus a
I'm
Actually,
D4.
no.
having trouble.
Where's the +2 modifier coming into damage on the? Okay, it looks like you have... It deals normal damage. So it'd be 1d6 plus strength modifier. So there shouldn't be a +2 on the second damage characteristic. It should be 6 total. And then the rage number should be 2. So it should be a total of 8 damage. And then you'll gain temporary hit points equal to that result. Or equal to your proficiency bonus. Sorry. So just 4.
4.
They need to get D4 because he's big.
Oh, yes, D4. Roll it. Actually, hold on.
Isn't it all text?
Double checking something. Wording's important. Target's weapons become enlarged. Yeah, it is a natural weapon. Okay, so D4.
4.
Okay. All right.
Thank you, Zach. I appreciate
You're welcome.
Anything else, Silas?
I gotta do shopping for this party.
Yep, that's good. I
Okay.
swallowed it.
If I could be sad all day.
Oh boy.
Well, this is gonna get really fucking creepy.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Okay. The large
More
one
creepy.
points to the left and says, in kind of its kind of dark voice, "Cinch," and then points at the ones that are coming on board, "Abduct," and then it looks at Silas, and as it does so, it starts becoming spaghettified, and it goes straight into Silas's mouth. Go ahead and make an acrobatics or athletics check to try and resist, or no, sorry, dexterity saving throw, because it's incorporeal, it's ingressing, or egressing, so it is going into you.
15.
Okay, I didn't actually determine what it would be. Let me see what its baseline is. It's 16 is the DCs for everything that I've thrown out so far. So yeah, it goes inside of Silas. It is inside of Silas. You can feel the orb, something physical, kind of grabbing it inside of your stomach. But that's
He
it.
fell for it.
And I will just go ahead.
Digest.
Also, damn it, Jody, this is the second time we can't target shit because it's inside your body.
I'm
Sorry.
You bastard.
I'm gonna go ahead and put him over here on the shovel handle, just for the time being. And then the others, this one will, on the left side, you see its finger start kind of doing this, and I need everyone to make a perception check.
He's doing something with his fingers.
Yeah, he's kind of like moving them around, almost like he was like
20.
doing some fine work.
Does an 8 pass?
Ooh,
Sanat
Sanat.
and Nyx, the both of you kind of like look at his hands and realize that he's tying something, like he's maneuvering thread or rope. And you both at the
That's
same
right.
time look at each other and then look up and can see that the small hole that exits out is closing, and it looks like the threads are being pulled to start tying it shut.
Oh, damn it. It's a weird time to do crochet.
Yes. And so you would know, like, to tie a good knot on a bag of holding takes about, 12 to 18 seconds. So from this point moving forward, you are pretty sure you have about 3 rounds to handle your business.
But let's see,
Real
can you
quick.
explain? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The guards outside were specifically instructed to watch that bag and do not let it close.
Good note. What I will
I
say
would-
is
Go ahead.
they are doing just that. Obviously, nothing's happened in the first couple instances, and this is pretty early on in, so they will stop it or try to resist it. But it is also going to be a contested effort. So, Uther, I am going to give you the soldier. Hold on a second. This is a lot.
This is all going to according to plan.
This is a lot. But I don't want to. Again, I want it to be
We're gonna break roll 20.
for size.
Also, I might have an idea that might ruin Silas forever.
All right.
It heals.
Grow back.
He grew his tail back.
Right, man?
Okay. So,
Different.
Jeremy, you should
Bodhi's
have
gonna go in there
access
after
to
him
a
again.
soldier sheet, which is
Right now.
above all of the elementals I've thrown onto the table. What I'll need you to do is, when it comes down to initiative roll 1, you're going to make an athletics check with the soldier, okay? To try and resist the bag being shut and try and force it open, okay?
Before you move on, John, could I just ask about the nature of the thread that Sanat and I see? Can we, what is it? Does it look like regular thread or something? What does it look
I
like?
apologize. Let me try. There is no thread. It looks like it's just maneuvering as if it were tying thread.
Oh,
It's closing the bag you're in.
I understand. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
So that we would need to attack the creature.
And it looks
itself.
like it's casting a spell, I guess, to
No,
do that.
it does. It's not casting a spell. It's moving its fingers as if it were holding the rope, but it's or
Okay.
the thread, but it's just doing that up there instead.
Okay, so it's somehow in
Okay.
control of the bag.
It's been in control of the bag the whole time. Yeah,
Right, that's what I mean. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Well, I mean, it was.
Thank you.
It did place us down onto the floor.
it's
So,
did indeed.
No, stop, please. Wait.
All right.
Enough.
They all fly forward, and you see them all kind of reach out with their hands, kind of like growing in size as they move towards you. The hands, not the bodies, and they'll all swing. I have 2 attacks each. Nyx, it is your lucky day on this one. 12 and 13 miss, right?
Correct.
All right. And then I got a 15. Sonat, does that hit you with your mage armor or no? I know the 9 doesn't.
Would it be the mirror image first, or
well,
the major?
first I need to determine whether or not it hits your armor class, and then if it hits your armor class, we roll to see if it hits an image or not. Because it can miss
What
all
does mage
4
armor
of you.
give me?
What's your dex modifier?
My dex modifier is 2.
It's on the nose then, 15.
Okay. So then you'll then roll a d20. All right, and I want to say that's going to be a mirror. Can you click the spell for me real quick, so I don't have to go look for it?
Our fights are getting complicated.
Yeah, that's why we stopped playing at 15 in Saga.
Whatever.
You just have to roll a 6 or higher with 3. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you're good, and that'll pop.
I used to just do a bunch of cool punching. Now I have to learn spells. This is your fault.
This is all your fault. Let's see. Okay, and then against Bodhi, I'm pretty sure 17 will hit you still.
I'm afraid so.
And 14, does that hit?
No.
Okay, the mage armor blocked it.
How much damage coming at Bodhi?
So
can,
the damage
can I do cutting words against one that hits him?
yeah, you can as a
What's
reaction.
that do?
Yeah.
Does it
I
stop
I
it
just
from
wanna
killing
make sure
you?
I have that. Hold on.
I
This
think
thing's
cutting
gonna
words
get
is
funny real
specifically
quick.
for a certain type of bard, but I'm not 100%.
Yeah. I'm
Things are
pretty
gonna get real
sure
wacky if I drop concentration.
I have that because I'm the
Cutting words.
College of Eloquence Bard.
Yeah, eloquence is not.
Oh, is it? I'm sorry, I don't have that. Oh,
Yeah, it's
great.
for lore.
Okay.
Okay, so then yeah, it's just gonna
You do
go.
have that one spell that makes him re-roll it, right?
Yeah, Barb says
If
I
you'd
have
rather
to
do
re-roll it.
that,
I do have silvery barbs. I think.
but you don't have to.
Yeah, I'll spend it.
Okay, so I'm re-rolling.
It's probably just like 1 damage anyway. So
Okay, I got a 19. So
Okay,
the
hit me.
re-roll is a success, and then it's going to be 12 damage, and you're grappled.
Okay, and concentration.
So
I
concentration.
have to
will be
roll
DC
over a
10.
12?
10.
DC 10. Okay.
The metric for what the concentration DC will be half the damage, rounded up, or 10, whichever is higher.
Got it. I'll try to remember that. And this is a constitution save.
Correct. Success.
14.
You're good.
They're still big. I was thinking maybe Chody gets real small while that guy's inside him. And either things go Play-Doh Fun Factory or Silas, you know.
Bodhi, you're up. And you would definitely notice that 4 more just moved onto the map.
That's no good.
Oh, it's alright, at the bottom of the initiative. Jeremy, can you go ahead and give me an athletics check from the soldier? Okay. Do you want to spend an inspiration, anybody, or no?
I don't know what he rolled.
Oh, it's rolling to
yeah.
invis.
I don't have it.
418. I don't have one either.
I also don't. What happened to us? We were all stocked up not long ago.
We
a
spent them
minute.
on a lot of stupid stuff that really
I know I
didn't
did.
require it.
I think I got inspiration this week.
You got it yesterday, yeah.
You did.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it.
Okay, so 18 will be successful. So let me make sure you folks understand what the skill challenge the soldier is engaging in is. It is wrestling the bag to try and keep it open while the creature is trying to close it. Okay?
Yeah.
So they're going to continue to contest. For each time that the hard cap is 3 turns. It takes 3 turns for the creature to close the bag. each
And
time
it's one creature doing this?
Yeah, just the one. So each time that the soldier succeeds, it's going to pull that number back down from 1. And each time it fails, it's going to lower the number down. So basically, that soldier fails
He's at
3
0
times.
of 3.
Yeah, well, no. If that soldier fails 3 times in a row on that athletics check, that bag's shut. Unless that one that's currently
And-
cinching is dealt with in some sort of way.
And this one that I'm like highlighting
That's
is the one
cinching
that's
one, yeah.
okay.
3 consecutive fails from one side or the other, though, determines it.
No. 3 fails from the soldier. I'm going to continue to try and
He
close the
hasn't
bag.
failed yet, though.
Me closing the bag is something that you're resisting. I don't have to make a
But
check. to
three,
close the bag.
3 successes from the soldier won't permanently leave it open.
No. Because I'm going to keep going. Like, yeah, it's a constant fight. And he's not winning out against it and then, like, flexing his muscles. And the creature's like, okay, too sexy. Like, it's going to be a situation where
He could be.
I want this bag closed, you son of a bitch. And I'm eternal, so I can do it for that one. Bodhi, sorry.
I wish we hadn't piled up here. Doesn't Sanat have something about thunder damage? Or he amplifies lightning, not resists. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm a focus magic user of
And yet, it
Lightning
keeps
damage.
casting fire spells.
Well, look here. You gave me a book that gave me no lightning damage.
You read it. You didn't have to.
Shit.
It would feel disrespectful not to use a book you gave me from a different
It's
thing.
happened to me with many a mage. Just ask fucking Shodi. Nah, this book isn't any good. Wait a minute. I can just eat other spells with this book. I'll take that one. I'll take that.
So good. You just gotta
You
make
just
a deal
put
with
the
the demon.
scroll inside of the book, close the book, the scroll is in the book. The scroll-
Now the whole party hates you for a little bit.
Yeah, because
But-
you made a deal with the demon prince. But,
Yeah.
Anyway, Bodhi, you're up.
I'm going to cast Mind Sliver at the one that is like they've pointed out to the, like, hey, that's the bastard, right?
Yeah, I assume so.
Okay, I'm gonna Mind Sliver that guy.
Okay. So the Bagman, and we're learning now just for the first time. is
Oh, did
immune
did
to
we
psychic
skip?
damage.
I'm sorry.
What did you just say?
The Bagman is immune to psychic damage.
Super. Did you skip the Bagman? Isn't he?
No.
Or he just went inside.
Yeah, I just went inside
Okay.
Shodi. I rushed at you, tried to grab
Got
you,
it.
failed
Sorry,
a shit
it
ton.
felt like a lifetime.
And then 4 more just popped on the scene. Yeah. And then you,
All right.
Mind Sliver, you watch it enter into the Bagman's head, and nothing happens. It's just like a crystalline purple shard.
Well, did he make a save?
Doesn't need to.
He could still take the
No.
subtract d4 from next saving throw. It's not about damage. It's also that.
Oh, it doesn't have a qualifier.
And John,
It doesn't
there's
have
an
a
and there.
qualifier.
We read spells.
That's funny.
Holy smokes, John.
Yeah, but that's funny. Normally they have qualifiers, like if the damage is dealt. Like, okay. never
Sure.
mind. Yep,
But
rolling.
this one doesn't.
It's fine. Success.
Well, piss.
I'm
Okay.
sorry, reading a trait here. Okay, no, that's not gonna work. It has an alien mind, so it does things if things happen to its brain. But the thing you did is not one of the things that needs to be done. Okay, cool. Anything else, Bodhi?
Well, bonus action, jam another potion into Nyx.
Okay. So,
Oh, thank you. I'm pretty okay at this moment, but that's
Well,
great.
I had a bonus action.
just take
Thanks,
the potion.
thank you so much.
Never
I'm
tell
totally
me what to
taking it.
do.
That's great.
Just eat the
Okay.
potion.
So,
You don't have an option. I'm the one that
Yeah.
popped.
Okay.
I'm gonna start.
I hope I worded it friendly, creature.
And I'm gonna, sorry, with my movement, I'm gonna circle around this jerk so that we're spaced out a little better.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
Don't
I'm
worry
still gonna
about
do
it.
what I was gonna do.
Do what
I'm
you're
gonna
gonna
use
do.
Thunderclap to attack them, and since it's evocation, protect my allies that are next to me. But it's only works 5 feet, so it would just be those two, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Where is that on here? Sorry.
All right. So they need to make con saves. No one passed. They will take the damage. All right. Anything else to know?
And then the
Sorry. Make an Arcana check for free.
Okay.
Yeah, insanely good. So what you very quickly realize is when the thunderclap hits, it seems like the three near you kind of like shudder, but you also watch the new bagman that just appeared, the one that's cinching, and also kind of like a weird shake in Silas all happen simultaneously.
Okay.
Share HP.
The hate noise? What was that?
I think
They're
that they are all connected. It's all the one guy.
Bagman.
Bagman. Also,
Not
I just
Bagman.
thought about it. When
Bagman.
Silas got the worms, we gotta get some like deworming pills for Silas.
I don't know what deworms a lizard. I've never had a lizard.
They're like frogs where they can't actually vomit. They just like evacuate their stomach out and then scoop it.
I don't know. I hope he can vomit for his sake here, because he's got to get him out.
I need you to selectively vomit,
I think
Trudy.
both of those miss, right?
There are other options.
They both missed. Correct.
Okay.
We considered surgery.
It's like wine.
It could pass.
Puke
And then I'm
everything
good.
out.
Nix.
Yep. Nyx is going to. Oh boy, what is he gonna do? As a bonus, so here, can we hear what's happening outside of the bag?
No.
So there's no sound that's
You
coming.
can't even
through.
really see what's happening outside of the bag either.
Right.
And did the guard hear the big thunderclap?
Nope.
Oh.
And currently, what's going on with Silas?
So you would have seen Silas
In
take the
digestion.
lodestar, ingest it, bite the creature, and then the creature turn into like a spaghetti shadow and just shoot into Silas's mouth.
That's the last thing we saw.
I want to stress this very importantly. So Silas would definitely be getting a connoisseur's delight at the moment. So have you ever had cotton candy? Imagine cotton candy texture, but with the flavoring of like a nice kind of like thick steak, just drizzled in butter, like just layered with butter. That's what it feels like is happening inside of your throat and mouth at current. The lodestar tasted bad, but the thing that went in after it, for some reason, impeccable taste.
I don't like that one bit. Anyway,
How many
what I
times can I bite?
Well,
gonna eat the
you
rest
can't.
of 'em.
You can't bite if it's.
How many
inside
how many
your
rows of teeth are down
Yeah.
in the esophagus?
Yeah.
Nyx throws Silas a loaf of bread and some cheese. No, what we're gonna do is we're gonna give him bardic inspiration for sure as a bonus action.
Silas, okay.
Actually, that's not even a bonus action. That's just a thing.
Bardic Inspiration is a bonus
yeah.
action, yeah.
Okay, to Silas, and then I'm going to take the wand of fireballs,
Oh, why didn't the music keep going?
and I'm going to go out from me and kind of. Can I get all three? No, I can't get all three.
I don't know
I'll
if
just
it
get- I'll-
matters. Do
I'll
they?
just get these two. Or whatever. If I can only get one, I'll get one. But I mean,
If we hit more than one, do they share? Do they
No.
add more damage?
Sanat would know that it's all taking damage as one instance. They're not multiple creatures. So if you do an aura, or
But they
AoE
each have to make a save, right?
Oh yeah, correct. So it has more
Okay.
chances of failure. It does
yeah.
not
So
take
let's
any
let's
damage.
try to hit both of them with the wand of fireballs. So, how does that work in terms of saves? I'm sorry. Help me.
What? What are you casting?
How does Wand of Fireball work?
I'm
He's gonna
sorry.
use
It's
the
a
wand.
DC 17.
Yeah. You're casting Fireball. That's fine. So I roll my DC 17 save, and I fail it. And can you kind of point? You were doing it over in this area.
Yeah, I just want to catch both of them, so I'm assuming that it would like so it would wind up in like in this area.
Hold on. Because now it's fun.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna need y'all to
Remember
give
that?
me
Remember
everything
that
that's
map?
avocation
Remember that
because,
paper thing that we're on?
Okay, where is my marketplace purchases?
We go somewhere without burning it down.
Listen,
First my home, now a bag.
I'm sorry. We're trying to stop this thing from closing.
That's one way to do it. Burn the whole thing out.
His house is filled with smoke pouring out.
You're familiar with that way.
Oh god. Oh man, that's great.
Burned down the last house we stayed in.
What is it with you in boss fights, you guys? Okay.
Yeah.
This is perfect. So
Jeez.
you went like that. Is that fair to say? So you were not in it, but you were hitting, or were you just doing it like off on these two?
I could have hit 3, but anyway. Yeah, that's 2. That's all you wanted. One of them failed anyway, so you nailed it.
You good there?
Uh,
I'll give you control. That you move it. We'll let you settle.
all right,
That's-
all right.
That's how we'll do it. Controlled by Andy. Save. You should be able to move it now. Good?
Could I set it in between squares?
No.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll just leave it
Okay,
like
great.
that.
So that literally ignites there. That entire side of the map is now just on fire. And it will begin to spread on your initiative at the start of your turn. Alright,
Okay,
thanks.
Batman
Anything
hates
else?
fire too.
No, that's it. And yeah, that's it.
Okay.
So I hope this works.
Ezekiel.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move over to here and attack the one that's knitting.
Oh, is it that
There
one?
you go.
I think it's this one.
I think
That's
you're
the
right.
one.
16 misses, I assume.
Yeah, 16 hits
Oh, nice.
on the nose.
And 15 misses.
Correct. Okay, so you've distracted it. So when it's contested roll versus the soldier, it will be doing so at disadvantage.
You didn't. I don't see your D4 for. Oh no, there it is. Man, wow.
He is
Roll
a-
20 combines whole
He's a good
formats.
boy.
Of, this is wild.
Ezekiel
The programming. No wonder this stalls out my internet.
This is future technology.
It's a thinking computer.
That's what running on DOS.
Has anyone actually pointed out which one was doing the Naruto?
Yeah.
The one that the My Little Elemental and
Yeah, I would just say, did verbally anyone point it out? Because my guy didn't see it.
Yeah,
Silas, you're up.
Okay, as long as someone said it. Oh,
because I yelled it out and pointed at that guy. I was like, "It's that guy, huh?"
okay, cool. Let's get him.
You're not worrying about the situation going on in your tum-tum. Just double checking.
You said I'm happy about it. It tastes
Oh, it tastes good, but I'm still in there pulling the lodestar.
Right now, I'm happy about it. It tastes
Okay.
good. I'm
His-
gonna kill things.
Just
His
want to make
guts
sure.
will sort that
I'm
out.
gonna try to get the lodestar out of there.
Just clamp those teeth shut. That's all.
Yeah,
Punch yourself in the
right
stomach.
now
he
I'm
opens that
happy.
little. He opens that
He's a-
hole inside of you and feeds it to whatever it is. Then
He's a chef. He digests monstrosities for breakfast.
It's got so much
it's a
stomach
science
acid.
experiment.
Okay.
There's so much stomach acid going on.
And
Stomach.
that, yeah, like I said, normal rage. You know, my
Got it.
D4 for each of those, Jody.
Okay. So you
He
smash
didn't
into
get
it.
special
It's
things.
very much distracted at this point. That
Four and
is fair.
That's a lot of damage.
It's quite a bit, yeah. But on his initiative, the bagman. So Silas, you feel a very sudden disturbance. I'm going to give you two options.
Okay, now I'm going to pay attention to
I'm
it.
going to give you two options, but because you were not focused on it last turn, they will be done at disadvantage. So,
Cool.
option one is to just ride with it and try and hold it down. And option two is to force it out of you. Either way, it's going to require a Constitution saving throw.
You have a D8.
I'm gonna try to hold it down.
Okay. So don't roll then for that one. It
Oh,
was a-
so I don't roll? You said I had to roll either way.
It was a trick. So, the reason why I say don't roll, because I am inside of you, and there are other ways to get out of a human body, or a lizard body.
We didn't need that
Yeah,
long of
there
a
are.
pause after that sentence.
Okay, so because I am inside of you, I automatically hit, since your guts to
Clench,
me
boy, clench.
are
You gotta be
effectively...
getting hit with some acid attacks, though, bro.
Oh, no. Slashing and piercing.
Jody's doing the little like ab motions like Kobayashi.
Okay, so it looks like it's going to be 16 and 5 is 21. 21 times 2 is 42 damage on your interior.
Half.
Doubled.
Correct, it would be halved. And then it's not doubled. It's 2 attacks, claws.
Oh.
And then the bite would do 25 halved.
My, there it goes. Now it fixes itself. So, you said...
So the total
much?
will be 10, 10. This is after having 10, 10, and then 12.
32.
And then you need to make a con saving throw.
$25.
Okay, you're fine. Except for the internal bleeding. Okay. And
My
then
HP's not updating on my guy.
I just noticed that as well. Okay, hold on.
Character sheet says... and it
Yeah,
didn't
so
take
put the
it out of my
character sheet version in. It just that when he dragged it over, it didn't give the most recent number.
Try it now.
Oh, the model hasn't been updated.
I had it manually.
Nope. I'll just do it over here on the character sheet. So
Yeah.
Roll 20 being goofy again, that's fine.
Wait, where else would you do it?
On the token.
Where you click on your token and it put the
Oh.
token
If
number to
you-
match the sheet number.
Didn't even know I could do that.
Yeah, if you click on the token, you can actually put like -20 and it will subtract 20 points from your hit points.
Yeah.
So you don't have to do math as much.
Fancy.
For those
Look at that.
dumb kids.
Technology of the future.
Okay,
I'm currently sitting at 50 hit points.
gotcha. The other ones.
Burning.
Is going to dash.
Yeah,
Bloody
you moved away
sandwich.
from the group, Bodhi. How'd that work out for you?
That'd be fine.
I need the athletics check from the soldier. I forgot it on 1. Okay, so even with disadvantage, I beat your 6. So that's 1 in the direction of me winning. So I need 2 more in the direction of me winning for the bag to cinch.
And Uther's almost back?
Not even close. This has been literally
Oh.
18 to 24 seconds. Uther is running to a totally separate section of the house, knocking on a treasure chest, and then
Treasure chest.
opening up a rope trick to then enter into the rope trick, wake up a guy who's presumably
Alright.
asleep. There's a lot going on in the Uther world. Unfortunately, he didn't jump in the bag. But at the same time, it might be an adventure where it's Uther and like all the other people that were in Sanat's group coming back from the dead for some reason and getting a new lodestar. It
Oh
might be
boy.
that. We'll see how it goes.
Let's see.
How far
wrote-
was I standing from the treasure chest?
So you were in the front room there, so you would have moved over to it. That probably would have been the first 2 turns. Open the treasure chest, open the rope trick, which would have been a separate instance, and then turn 5 you'll be entering into the rope trick. Then it would take 2 turns to get to the
I
bed.
think he could have
Well,
made
I
it.
took the dash action.
He would have made it to the chest
no,
in
no.
1 turn.
So again, dash action's fine, but if you take the dash action, then you're not opening the chest and you're not opening the rope trick. These are actions that are required for those to happen. So yeah, the first 4 turns.
Opening the chest isn't an item interaction.
No, it's a lid. It's like a latched mechanism. It's not something that's just a.
Isn't opening a door an item interaction?
Doors are different than treasure chest lids because doors
Okay.
don't have like latches that hold them closed. You get what I'm saying?
They literally do.
No. So
A door
okay.
has a latch.
Okay, so this action and this
It's
action
fine.
is different.
They are different.
Yes, it is not an item or action to open
Okay.
a treasure chest. It is an action. And then the rope trick is also an action. So 4 turns to get into the rope trick, 2 more turns to get to the bed, because it's quite of a bit of a wind at your 30 speed. That's dashing both those turns.
35.
35, you said? Doesn't change much. So it would be turn 7 that you would be engaging him in his bed. And since it's not going to be a situation where he's going to rectify the problems, and you're going to be talking to him because you don't know there's a problem, I don't think we're going to try and engage a Uther is now in the encounter. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, why would you be rushing, like, if you kept people to hold the bag open? You don't know there's a fight going on inside, right?
I don't know, but
He's
also I
somebody
know they
gets
can't
pulled
breathe
in.
in there.
Okay.
That's what I'm still assuming. So I'm on the rush that they're dying.
Why wouldn't
Fair.
he be rushing?
Let me ask this question, okay? This will be a sound question for you, Jeremy. Does Uther think that the guy you're going to talk to is going to be able to save them, since he has never once said he has any idea what the fuck is happening here?
No, but he can rush
Okay,
down
so-
here and gain the proof he needs.
Okay,
It's throw open the bag. The bag man is real. Get down here.
gotcha.
Turn and run.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is you're not like, there's not a rush to save your friends in the way that we're kind
Not
of
that he's
alluding
going to save them. No.
Right.
I would do my best to get back and save
Gotcha.
them. Because I
Okay.
know I have
So I've got you
a
set.
minute
I've
for
got-
some of them.
I got you set to about like a minute to do all of the things that you need to do to get him to the bag. So yeah, they have moved. I haven't attacked with them. I almost walked right past it too. I almost clicked the next button. Slashing time. Going for Nyx. One of them is actually going to instead utilize its Despondent Whale. I need everyone in the bag to go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw. And the soldier will need to as well.
We become despondent.
God, that's a lot of successes.
Yes.
There you go. You got what you wanted.
What about the, there we go. God damn! Alright, everybody's rolling hot tonight on the whiz saves.
Does my
The soldier's not
elemental
in the
need to
bag.
do that?
Yes. If it can be frightened.
How did the soldier even have to do it?
I'll explain
well,
in a
it's-
second.
Okay,
I thought
sorry,
you
it doesn't
said
say
no
frightened.
sound
It
went
just says
through the
immune
bag.
to exhaustion, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, or unconscious.
So it can be frightened. Is that right? Or do you say
It doesn't say frightened. It just says
So everybody who failed, which would just be Nyx and the fire elemental, gain the frightened condition. You're frightened of the bagman. As long as the bagman is visible to you, which again, everything around you is the bagman. Everything that you're fighting is the bagman. Everything is bagman. You are considered frightened. In addition to that, while you are frightened by this condition, you have disadvantage on saving throws made to maintain concentration.
We're inside the bag, man.
No. You're surrounded by like bagman, is what I
Don't
mean.
we also need to try to move away from the source of the but it's everywhere though.
No. That's for certain spells. Frightened.
And how did the soldier have to make it? I understand he passed, and this is pedantic, but why did he have to make a save?
I'll get to here in a second. And
All
again,
right.
I'll do it for a narrative purpose, but there's a lot I need to explain here. The other point I want to make sure you understand, and Andy is raising a good question. You do not have to run away from something you're frightened of. That's not a part of the condition. What is a part of the condition is you cannot move closer to the source of your fear. And since
But
you
it's
are
everywhere.
surrounded by your fear, you cannot move.
Okay,
Okay?
got it. Thank you.
And that's for one turn.
Okay.
All right.
So I'm now frightened and exhausted. This is
Yes.
perfect.
We'd love to see it.
Perfect.
The one besides that is going to bite Sanat, who is not frightened. 14, I will miss. And then I'm just going to go with a whole bunch of bite attacks on Bodhi, since we haven't
Okay.
got big yet.
Since you haven't explained the soldier situation.
Sorry.
You're gonna get to that point.
Thank you. Apologies. There's a
I feel
lot
like you're
going
really
on.
trying to avoid it.
So, He is trying to force the bag open. He is currently effectively touching a bagman. So when the wail happens, he does not hear it. Instead, because he's interacting with the bag and the man, he feels it and it reverberates through him. The wail acts as basically a magical resonance that bolts through him. So on the outside, he kind of like shakes holding the bag, but then kind of steels himself and is like holding the bag. Understand?
He's like, guys.
Not totally, but I'm willing to move past it.
He is currently touching
I'm
the
moving
bagman.
past it.
All right. What's wrong with that?
Nothing. He said he's not. We're not surrounded by him.
So
It's okay.
no, you
We're
asked
not
if you're
inside
you
him.
asked if you were
He's
in
inside
him.
Chody.
I didn't say.
It gets automatic free hits.
You're being pedantic. And I
Not
hate
restrained
it.
or grappled in any manner.
I'm just gonna. Oh,
Moving
What I
on.
hear
I said
is
move
Zach
past it a
saying
few
this
times.
is
Sure.
someone
Zach,
made a
you
How many
realize
times did he hit me? Did he
This
hit
may
me?
be exactly why 4 of them are
Hit me
about
with
to
the
bite
damn
you.
thing.
fine. I
Don't
will.
care. Hit me.
Okay, I will. Okay. Critical fail on 1 and then 3 successes. So it'll
3
be
successes.
a total of 16, 17, and 16. So
I'm down.
32, 49. Yep. And I need 3 con saving throws from you.
I'm down. I can't concentrate.
Constitution saving throws, not for maintaining concentration.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I might have said
5,
okay.
21, 11.
2 failures. So you'll have 2 levels of exhaustion added to your sheet.
Cool. They're no longer big.
No, the ones that did bite become big.
My friends, are no longer big.
Oh, gotcha.
He had concentration on, yeah.
Not that it matters. That the guys inside him.
Does a little bit. What's that dude Silas' tummy with a big old rock in it?
Oh.
Sounds like a whole lot of
Silas
bludgeoning
explodes.
damage against the bagman.
Yeah, it does sound like a lot of bludgeoning damage against the bag.
Well, he's not restrained.
But it also sounds like a lot of stuff happening inside of the lizard folk as well. God damn,
I
that's interesting.
Wanted to be.
That's what I'm getting
inventive.
at.
Roll the damage and split it 50-50.
Yeah, but what would the damage be? I need to figure that out. Hold on, I have
Is it like giant frog swallow?
I have an idea.
See, it wasn't that bad of an idea for me to swallow the thing.
I put myself in here. This is where I live.
I'd say like
I think
1d6
it's
for
so
falling,
cool.
plus a d4
Wait,
for
I
changing
have
size.
Sorry, I'm still failing the thing. What were the damage numbers again? 16, 15, 16?
16, 17, 16.
16, 17, 16 is 47?
Yeah. In response to that, you can quaff a
49.
potion, by the way.
Right.
Yeah. If that is
It might. I had 36. I would need to. I wouldn't get there. It's 2d4 plus 4.
so even if
I'm
you
like
actually-
I'm like 13 damage in the negative. It wouldn't help.
Okay.
It
Well,
would
we
just waste
tried.
the potion.
We did try. So what I'm going to say here, because we are basically operating on scale, it will be not just bludgeoning damage, because we are inside of a stomach, and you are the owner of that stomach. I agree, but a lot of it's going to be going places it shouldn't be going. So this is going to be simultaneously the worst case of ate too much and acid reflux, and there's also a person inside of me. So
And diarrhea.
I got it. It happens.
no, I know. I'm sorry. I'm just
There's
trying to
also a
calculate
person.
all of it. Okay.
Jody is
sorry.
fully
Sounds like a Tuesday.
Jody is fully threaded by this guy.
What's
Yeah.
what's
No, I'm
your con modifier?
7.
Okay. So all the damage I am dealing to you here.
Wait a
We-
minute. My modifier. I'm sorry. My modifier is 2. My save is 7.
Whoa, that can't be.
Your con is only +2 as a boy?
What's your con score?
15.
Yeah, it's +2. How do you have a +5 proficiency? Are we that high in level? Okay, well, cool.
My intelligence save is a 9.
Yeah,
My proficiency bonus is 4.
My strength saves an 11.
whatever. The point
We're all
is,
just saying numbers now.
2.
I should have cast shield. I didn't even think about it.
2 is the number. So your con scores 2. Okay. So what I need you to do is roll 3 of your hit dice and add your con modifier once.
My
This-
hit dice.
Yeah, so d12s, 3d12 plus 2. Okay, so that, -4 to the total of that for me, please, Zach, if you would. And then
18.
I need you to roll 3d6.
18.
Alright. And then I need you to make a con saving throw. And again, it's a decision time. Do you wish to try and keep it down, or are you letting it come out?
After I got hit, I would probably let it come out.
Okay.
When it's hurting, it's like, ow, get out.
Got it. Okay, so you
Or-
succeed. You do as you please in that regard. It will come out. So the damage you're taking will be 18 plus 8 acid damage. You're resisting it all because you're still raging. So the half of that. And then my guy will take the same amount of damage because I am inside of you, burning and being squished by your sphincters as I'm being forcibly ejected out of you.
Literally all of them. He threaded you.
And then the most fun part, Ezekiel,
Yeah.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. You can add your shield bonus because it is something that's coming at you.
And my shield's a +2, surely?
Great, 16 is exactly what we needed. So here's what happens, guys. Bam, 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 Bodhi! Oh, I can't hold on to the largeness! And then everybody, boop, 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 shrinks down. As Silas does so, there's this like... And he launches the Lodestar out of his mouth with like green bile kind of shooting out, like the stomach acid. Trying to reach out after it, a hand starts to manifest, kind of coming out of your mouth, trying to reach at it. But it fires out like a cannonball, hitting Ezekiel's shield, bouncing up in the air, and I don't think he's drawn a sword yet.
No.
So he
haven't
catches
turned
it with his hand and is holding on to the slick, shiny ball of the Lodestar in his hand.
Is his hand burning?
No, he's fine.
Tell this fucker to surrender.
Yeah, the stomach
Didn't know I
acid
was
once
an
it hits
acid
air.
dragon, did you?
Yeah. I've been a black dragon the whole time. Okay, so Bodhi, after they slash you apart, it would come down to your turn. So you'll make a death saving throw.
You got it. 4.
One failure.
Doesn't Buddy have a
Does-
pair of wound closure?
Does the
Yes.
That's actually that's fair. Yeah. What's
Auto
that do?
seal.
What's that?
You don't
Well,
have
I
to
would-
roll your stabilize automatically. Go ahead, Joe.
I just stabilize.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, and does the guy come out of Silas's stomach as well? Or
Yes.
Are we like, where is he?
But he's currently diminutive, so I'm gonna put a token down. Oh wait, I already have his token. It's over here.
Yep.
I'm gonna put his token down on the map again. It kind of enters in here, but would bounce to the side.
Okay. All right. I'm going to. I'm gonna bonus action face step to beside Bodhi. I'm in summer form, so the little guy next to me is gonna think it's fire. Is what I do, right? Sorry. It says immediately after you use your face step, each creature of your choice that you can see within 5 feet of you takes fire damage equal to your charisma modifier, minimum of 1 damage.
Okay, where are you? Oh, and also, it's not Nick's turns yet. Nick's turn is when it spreads. But where are you teleporting? And think about it really hard, because there is a right answer to this question.
What do you mean there's a right answer?
I'm just saying there is a right answer to the question or the answer to where are you teleporting to with your 30 feet.
Is this in regards to the fire?
There is a correct answer. There is a direction that you want to teleport that you can see that you would want to teleport it to. I'm just going to leave it there. Then you just say whatever you want. You can think on that all you want. If people want to chime in, they think they know what I'm saying, feel free to help Joseph. That's fine. I'm okay with that. But yeah.
30 feet.
To be out of the
It's a
bag?
fun puzzle. Fun puzzle.
Do you want to try and shoot for the thing that looks like it's a million yards away, but you know it's not?
Well, I mean.
The shovel looks pretty cool. Oh, there's another bag in here.
Wait, I was like right here, right?
It's just a pouch. It's not like a
No.
big holding black one bone.
I told you, we're
Only when
unique
you realize
thinkers.
it, though,
There's
it's
a
like
bottle-
sitting there. It's like, oh wait, there's a.
Bottle of green liquid.
No. I think.
Mhm.
Say what you said again, Brent. It's pretty.
Out of the bag, because
Well,
there's
like, I'm
space is
thinking here,
relative,
so,
so
like, if I'm wanting to, like, what I should do is,
Doesn't he have to see where he's going? That's why I didn't try to teleport anyone out.
You can see the bag opening.
Oh,
but I mean, I wouldn't want to leave without the lodestar. But
Okay.
I'd have to get to you and get it before leaving.
There's
Who
no
has the
reason.
lodestar?
There's no reason you can't just drop back in after depositing Bodhi's
Ezekiel.
corpse outside.
It's not a corpse.
I mean, body. Yeah, it's not a corpse yet. You're
It's a
right.
body.
Sorry, that is very
It's-
important. Sorry,
it's
I
stable.
apologize. That was my mistake.
I'm not in a form that lets me take people with me. So
Oh, sorry. You're just okay.
like
so
I
you're just
said,
perfect.
like that's why I was like, I want to go here,
Okay.
So what are you doing?
and make this guy right there take the fire damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on Bodhi.
You have cure wounds?
I sure do.
Holy smokes. Oh, not bad.
Doesn't even use a spell slot because it's my feet.
All right. And that's it, right?
And then my elemental is gonna attack again on the one that's.
That came out, or the one that is still hanging out?
I mean, technically, they're all the same.
They're
right?
all the same guy, but teach
Isn't
that
what
one a
we
lesson.
decided? So
Well, one's small. It has a higher AC, but yeah, that still misses all of them. But yeah. Okay. Nyx, at the start of your turn, as we discussed,
Yes.
your actions
Be
have
my guest.
consequences. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as the fire spreads. This is just step back and away. You're good. You can move 1 square at your pleasure,
Like this?
however you want. You can move into the fire if you want.
Oh yeah, that's great. That's exactly what Nick's
I
gonna
just
do.
want you to have the option, is what I'm saying.
Thank you
fried
so
bug over
much.
here.
That's great.
Okay.
Nyx looks at Sanat and Bodhi, and he says, "I'm gonna try to get help."
Okay.
And then he's going to cast Dimension Door.
All right. So you can teleport with Dimension Door to any directionality that you wish. So this is very important. This is very important. How
Yeah.
far and in what direction do you wish to teleport?
Oh boy.
So you had told Sanat that he saw the opening.
You saw it as
I-
well, right?
I see the opening as well.
Yeah.
We know that distance is all
Surely.
a mess in here. Do I remember anything about the structure in which the bag was held when we got pulled in?
The bag was in a house. I think we can move us to it. Hold on.
Oh, this might crash me.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Heads up.
The bag is here. And in
Okay.
actuality, at this point here, this guy is here.
How high are the ceilings in this room? Do I remember?
I believe they said they were 8 feet high.
Oh, Jesus.
No, 12 feet high. 12 feet high. 12 feet high.
And Sanat, you said you were told that you could teleport 50 feet and be out, or you didn't know that?
He said that that was something I could try. I mean, it would be 30 feet is all I can go. So.
Okay.
But I mean, we don't know exactly how far it is. I mean, it could be, 1 foot. It could be however big the bag of holding was. It could be, I don't know, any number of things. We were all distorted when we fell, so I have no idea to know how
Damn it.
far we are. I mean, you could shoot for like
with
how far it would
spatial
take me.
relations. Fun times with spatial relations.
He doesn't have to specify a foot. He can go to a place he can visualize.
Oh yeah, that's
Or
exactly it.
He can say, "I want to go 300 feet right."
Oh, cool,
Yeah,
cool,
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
awesome.
let's do that.
So, like,
I'm gonna
5 feet outside of this bag.
A clearing right outside the.
Dimension door is a
outside
bit
the
better than
bag.
Missy said. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
with that, you would appear exactly where you wish to. You would appear right next to the bag.
I would wish right next to the bag
Yeah,
beside.
and, the-
You can appear in Shen's bedroom.
The cool guy soldier is actually
I don't know
Sorta.
if he could.
adjacent to the bag
Maybe not with the other dimension.
and fighting
Yeah.
the bag.
fighting the bag. Okay, so that's my action, I'll give as my bonus action. I'm going to give. Or did I already do this? Did I give the bardic inspiration? No, I didn't. I couldn't do that. Yeah, I'm gonna give the bardic inspiration to the soldier,
Okay.
and as my free action, is Uther around?
No, you don't see him.
Shit.
I'll be discussing what happens with Uther on Initiative 1 when we do the soldier nonsense. Because there's a couple beat points I need to collect. Because I had a time slot, but now that you're outside, it might actually matter.
So I'm gonna say, as a free action to the soldier, I'm gonna help you try to keep the bag open, but I think we need to send somebody in to help.
He looks at you like, I'm not going in there. I'm just kind of like holding the bag open.
Well, and you can see Nick's looking down the hall for Uther.
And
that's my turn.
On the exterior, now that you're out here, you can actually see that the bag man's fingers are on the bag trying to pull the thing closed. So he is not just wrestling.
Yeah. I'm going to clench those fingers with my gauntlets of
You
ogre
know it
power.
doesn't matter.
Damn it.
Okay, so I'm moving. Also, take an action. You don't want to waste it because you just dimensioned door. Okay, so Nyx is done. Ezekiel, you have the lodestar in your hand.
Yep.
You see Nyx vanish. Whoosh. You presume he's outside. You do not.
Well, I said I'm just going to try to get help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's Uther? Is he back?
Oh, yeah. On one. I'm going to tell you exactly what happens with Uther. Oh my God, Zach, we are going to fight, buddy.
I'm going to
skip a character.
Take a chance on an opportunity attack to move.
There's no skipping. Okay.
I feel like he won't opportunity attack you because he's busy doing this thing.
Yeah, the censure is not going to.
Okay, so I'm going to come here.
And
I'm assuming they're all looking at me since I have the lodestar.
Yes.
Okay, I'm taking the dodge action. And, like, I'm trying to put the lodestar in between me and my shield in the dodge action. So I can, like...
Make a free insight check, too.
Okay. 20.
When he came out and kind of, like, splurted out of Silas, you did also notice that he kind of did, like, a quick, like, head check. And he definitely has been looking between you and the fire with concern. Like, the fire seems to have, at least from what you can tell of his, shadow face, there seems to be some interest in a anxious sense regarding the fire.
Okay. Yeah, Ezekiel's going to take the dodge action, trying to protect the lodestar.
Yep.
And I guess as a free action to say, like, everybody try to get out, take me last, possibly take the lodestar with you if you can.
Okay. Silas.
I don't know. Did I notice him doing that at all?
No, you can make a free insight check as well.
8.
You're not very good at reading people.
Okay.
He's great at eating people.
Eating people, yes.
I don't feel like this is
I had
my game
advantage.
because I feel like this is what I would do because he's on the ground in front of me.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn my fire axe up. I'm going to do everything I can, basically go ham on him down.
Okay.
Most I can do.
Your axe doesn't light things on fire. It doesn't cause...
It comes on fire, though, you said.
Yeah, it does. What I'm saying is it doesn't have traits for its fire damage to say it ignites stuff.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I'm going to be going all out on him now that he's in front of me.
Because they're scared of fire, and
Go
they're
ham.
scared of Chody, and it's GI dragged.
Again, with that insight check being as high as it was, it's not that they're afraid of the fire. It's that they're annoyed that you're burning the objects.
Well, they're scared of going back inside of Chody because they literally saw some shit.
All right.
Also, I don't know if it automatically does it, but remember I have brutal critical or whatever it is.
There was no critical here.
I didn't know if it says it because I crit on 19s now.
That's not what brutal critical does.
No, that's like champion or whatever.
Vicious.
Brutal critical says you roll an extra dice when you crit.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Barbarians crit harder. Fighters crit more often.
Okay.
That's the best way to remember it.
Also, as a bonus, I remembered how he tasted, so I'm gonna try to bite him again.
Go for it. Another hungry jaws. Hungry man.
Yep.
That's
now,
the one.
That takes away the Don't forget that's not rage as well, or something. Because I turned my rage stuff
It's
on.
not Golden Axe. It's just the 2 from Rage.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
So
3 from Rage.
that's enough. 3 from Rage, right? So slash, and then bite. The slashes kind of do the same thing that the fight has been doing throughout. You know, you see the ink kind of fly off to the side, the kind of shadowy stuff dissipate, vanish away. Doesn't seem to be losing a lot of his form. You then bite into his shoulder and pull, and when you do so, there's just a red light that's kind of present where the body is ripped off. So instead of there being shadow in that spot where you bit, there's just like a hunk of glowing red light, like his eyes. Which, out of character, is a note that he is now bloodied.
Wait, now.
He is now bloodied.
Okay.
Yeah. Anything else from you, Silas?
No. Can I try to hold on with my jaws, or is that not a thing? I can
No,
just
you
like
can't.
bite.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
It would
fine.
be a grapple, and that's an attack action. Yep.
Got it.
You're not cool like me. So on its initiative, bloodied, its action is its bloodied action take. It is going to draw in all of its shadows.
Where at? Good. Nice.
I just gave you that health back. It's good, right? Hopefully, you stay that way.
No, I was just curious which ones
Ezekiel-
were gonna go away.
Ezekiel and the elemental spirit both need to make strength saving throws. Or be.
Do I make an opportunity attack since he moved away?
I didn't move.
Oh.
I just grew really big.
Bigger.
I'm
Add advantage,
I'm
so
still
it's
technically
27.
adjacent to you. Yep. Okay, so you are pushed back out of his space. You can move wherever you want, so long as it's still adjacent to him and where you were. And this, the thing is knocked prone, but I don't think the spirit can be knocked prone. So it's just pushed out of his space. If it can be knocked prone, then mark it. But I think the elemental spirits are kind of like nebulous forms.
Doesn't say.
If it doesn't say immune to prone condition, then yeah, it's knocked down. Okay, so it uses its action, turns massive, and is kind of now like looming over Ezekiel. And it's not taking any actions; it's just big now. Okay, Bodhi, you are stabilized and you are healed, right?
Mhm.
So yeah, you're conscious. You see what's going
I'm feeling
on.
good. Feeling
Yep.
groovy.
Oh, sorry. Apologies. When the shadows kind of all fluttered in, all non-magical lights, which would include the fire, are snuffed out. So instead, there's just a massive kind of like dark burn mark on the map in that space.
Okay, so the fire's gone.
The fire is gone. The shadows kind
Okay.
of whooshed in, and when they did, all non-magical lights are extinguished.
But we still have light from that, I'm assuming, giant magical lantern.
Yeah, there's still, you can still see.
That was my guess for where we would teleport to be fireproof, by the way.
If we had to, yeah.
Just inside of that.
Very similar
Uh.
to the Patreon game.
Also, there's light coming from my elemental.
Yeah.
So you would still be able
Nice.
to see.
And there's also
Okay,
lights going in from above.
I am prone, so I'm standing up for half. 15 move.
Oh, sorry. Initiative 1, before Bodhi goes. Uther.
Yeah.
Sorry. Thank you.
Here we go. Here he
I
is.
remembered. I caught it. I caught it before Zach got me on it. Okay, so first things first. The second that happened, the guy outside, there's no resistance anymore. So he's just like, okay, holding the bag open. There's no more fight. Uther, last turn is when you woke him. As a free action, you can say whatever you want, but your movement was to get to him, and your action was to rouse him. So whatever you wanted to have said at that point, go ahead and do it.
Just grab him by his fancy pajamas and shake him. The Batman is real and it's
The
downstairs.
Batman is real. He shits himself.
It's the
there's probably
Simpsons clip. Bart, I don't want to alarm you.
And then on this turn that we
I'm
just
gonna plant my foot like a starting block against his bed.
had, during that turn, you would have moved. So remember, you have to get to the stairs. So go ahead and move your character as you would.
Where the hell am I?
I'll
There we
snap
go.
at you, Yep.
Yeah, no, I had to figure it out too.
It's a mess. It's been a while since we've been in the house. I know. It's definitely a Magic Man's house because it's all fucked up. So you're going
Yeah.
for the stairs, right?
Yeah, so like I said, using his bed as a starting block and taking the
25,
dash
30,
action.
35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. You are at the mouth of the rope trick at that point. So on your next turn, it'll be your action to climb up out of the rope trick. Again, the rope trick slowly seals itself after being opened. Kind of the point, or unless it's held open, which again you have to be at the rope and nobody was there with you. So during your next turn, it'll be action.
Is it a special rope trick or is it just a spell rope
It's
trick?
a permanent rope trick, so it's kind of an item instead of a spell.
Okay, so it does not function exactly
It
as
doesn't
the spell.
function identically to the spell, other than it creates that pocket dimension rope tricks do.
Yeah.
So you are going to go
Yeah, I'm
ahead.
kicking the shit out of his bed with that dash.
Roll initiative, because now you are actually operational on the board. Okay, so you go first. So let's go ahead and get that out of the way. You are now up. You're at the treasure chest. It's your action to get out of it, and then you can move at your pleasure. Which means you can just get back into the room.
Lost my token again. Found it. House is stupid.
Baseball bat room, stairs. Yeah, you would be right next to the soldier at that point.
Yeah, because the chest is here,
Yeah.
so you would have gone there. Yeah,
Yeah, that's fine.
which was I was like,
Yeah. Bodhi. Again, it was the opening of the chest, one action.
Bonus action, freak out a little bit
Two
because everybody's
action.
still back in the room.
Wait, so we're outside?
no, he's got to put us
No,
back
he's
in.
got to switch.
Okay,
Yeah, I do.
okay. I did not. I just saw my token outside.
Sorry.
I got
No,
concerned.
yeah, I was also double thinking as I walk into the room.
Okay, we're back in the hall.
Okay. Stand up is 15 feet of movement. Oh, Silas, you're so far away, I shout weakly and frustratedly. That's all that happens.
You can see that Ezekiel's holding the lodestar.
It's got his attention.
Well, he's holding the lodestar. Yeah.
Oh, that pisses him off, doesn't it?
He wants it back.
Who does want it?
It's not his.
I want you back.
Tell you what, I'm going to have a little potion of my own this time. 2d4 plus 4.
Everybody else has been having fun.
I'm thirsty too. I don't know
Yeah.
how to roll. /R. Space 2d4? There's a space. And then add 2 to that or 4?
8.
Okay, 8. Look at you doing math, showing off.
Yeah.
Stand up, bonus action, call for potion for myself. And I will action to 30 feet. That's too far. No. Yeah, that's way too far. Dang it, Jody. You know what? I'll still use it. I'm gonna bless without using a
Spell slot.
spell slot because I'm a cool guy.
On you.
On myself, yes, for once.
Treat yourself.
Myself and the other two guys, Sadat and Ezekiel.
Okay.
And I'm gonna skedaddle just a smooch.
Bodhi
15.
done.
Yes.
Okay, it goes to it. As a
Wait, I thought it was right before him.
It was.
Its action was where it all came together then, right?
Yes.
that was last turn.
No, because like we
Did he change
skipped
his
over
initiative?
the whole.
No. That was last
I
turn.
didn't get a go.
Hold on. That was last turn. If we didn't
Oh,
shift,
then he should have gone before me. You
We didn't
skipped him.
shift.
So I go after
You said-
Sanat.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nyx is off the board. Nyx is not on an initiative counter anymore. Everybody who's outside doesn't really need to be on an initiative counter, but for the purposes of like
Why?
Yes.
keeping the
I want to
back
get
So-
back.
open.
I want to get back in.
But
All
will
I'm saying
allow
is
you
you
to try
skipped Bagman is what had happened.
yeah, but
You
I think
skipped
but I
Bagman to
thought
me.
Bagman went, and then he did the whole. This is what happened with
Oh,
Uther
because I
it should have happened
reordered
at
and
the
he's
beginning.
faster than you. I got it. Got it.
So it's not Bagman's turn.
Correct. It is Sanat's.
Okay.
I was
Sorry.
like, hold up here, hold
Good
up.
work. Good work.
Okay, so if something's prone, like he can.
Stand is
Use-
half its speed.
Okay. And then can attack.
Yeah.
Who else is prone? Oh, you're
Firewall.
okay. Sorry.
And then,
Okay.
oh, I guess I did that out of order. I'm sorry. I should have gone first. I was concerned about getting him standing up again, not really paying attention to the fact that I'm supposed to go as well.
You got more than one model. It gets hard.
I'm like, hold on, wait, what? Never been knocked prone before. What does this mean? You know what? We're gonna do what I do best, and we're just gonna lightning bolt the motherfucker.
All right.
Yeah.
It does not dodge. Takes all of the damage straight to its chest. Kind of cackles through it. You expect the lightning to kind of show some sort of like shape or form, like illuminating the shadow, but nothing. Absolutely nothing. It is physically solid shadow. Anything else?
And then I don't think that adds my proficiency bonus for the focus magic, right? So +3.
Okay.
And that's all I got for now.
So now you are done. What you do notice as you are damaging it, like that red glow has started to fade back into black after it was bit by it and it sucked in all the creatures. If that helps you decide or determine what the consumption was. Okay.
Next.
Ezekiel. Or next, yeah, go ahead. If you're jumping in.
Well, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn to I'm gonna turn to Uther and say, "I'm so glad you're here. I was coming out to find you. We have to get back in to help them." And then I would turn to the soldier and say, "Keep this bag open." And I would cast Dimension Door on myself and Uther.
Uther,
and
you can resist.
Yeah, I'm not going.
Okay. I'm and visualize being inside the bag with the others by the bagman.
So just you go in.
Yeah. Do I get in?
Yeah.
Can he beat him to like make him come in?
No. It's a willing creature. He is not.
It's kind of a
Okay.
bummer he didn't come in with us, but okay.
I'm terrified of the Bagman.
Oh,
It's about to
does
just be
the
Technically,
the
so
frightened,
are
game,
you,
though, 'cause we're all gonna
actually.
die. So
does the frightened condition prevent me from going
Oh no,
in?
it's only one round. It's already over.
Oh, okay.
Yep, you're fine. You appear inside. That's
So
more
let me
lands for
take
the
it
slaughter,
out.
I guess.
yeah, I was like, it's just gonna be the Uther show when all of us die. So
Uh,
no Lodestar to bring
Nah,
anybody back.
Uther's gotta play it.
sure.
We gotta have faith.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to Bardic Inspiration Ezekiel. I got one after this. This is getting close to the end.
Uther, are you standing near the bag or are you standing a distance away?
I couldn't make it to the bag.
Okay,
so
cool.
I
I
am
just wanna make
that
sure.
distance away.
So Nyx is done. Ezekiel's up.
I'm going to. Let me see if I'm thinking this right. Yeah, I'm going to bonus action to invoke my heal room, so I have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Okay.
And then take the dodge action, protecting the Lodestar, and again say, "All of you, please leave."
Appreciate you. All right, Silas, you're up.
Alright, let's get closer.
To say, I don't know. I'm gonna. You said I am threatened in his circle.
Oh yeah, he's got a reach
He
of
has
20, and yeah, it's
Okay.
you want to this little corner. It looks like you could go into it, but no, you can't.
Okay, I'm just gonna kind of circle around, stay in threat,
Okay.
so move around so that I can be in front of the other guys.
Yep.
And then I'm
No,
going
no,
to.
out of that corner. That corner is my space. The big circle. It's weird.
Is that okay?
Yeah. See this space
I can
here?
still attack.
That's bad, but this space is
Treat the
good.
circle as a square.
You can go here and you're still threatened. You haven't left it. But if
Okay,
you've
but
gone,
I
that-
can
that
I
corner
can hit
doesn't exist.
him still.
Yes, you're still
Okay,
adjacent.
cool. That's where I want to be.
Yep. Tokens are weird. They are the only things that show as circles, but are actually squares.
All these circles make a square.
Yep.
Or all these.
Other
squares-
way.
Hit it.
And then, yep, that's it.
All right. Silas done. Uther, you are outside. The soldier is holding the bag open as you commanded him to.
I'll trade him.
Okay.
And push him in.
No, I'll just relieve him.
Do you want him to help you?
Sure, if there's room for
Yeah.
both of us in the
You're
bathroom.
basically
then
both holding the bag open, like on both sides, as best you can. Okay. Great. As we discussed, it goes before Bodhi. That's where we got mixed up on the last one because I reordered and for some reason it put it after Bodhi. So it's going to its turn. Its first turn as Big Lad. So first things first. As its action, it will use Devour. I need everybody in the bag and everyone adjacent to the mouth of the bag to go ahead and make a strength saving throw.
Oh, those are hard.
Yep.
Those are so hard, John. Did mine even roll?
The soldier has a
Am I frozen?
D8 from the Bardic Inspiration, I think, right?
Mine
Take it?
also didn't
yeah.
roll.
We doing so
Maybe
bad.
I clicked off.
Silas
Oh
is
my
there.
god.
His is above mine.
Okay.
What did I roll? It's not showing mine.
Oh, it is. That's
It's
right.
there.
You got an
Strength-
18.
You got 18.
Okay.
It's underneath your attack because you
My
were the last one to
gosh.
swing.
I have a 23, John, because
Okay.
I used my Bardic Inspiration and you gave me.
Perfect. DC is 16 on this. You can hold on to your Bardic Inspiration because I'm nice. And you,
So-
you're
so-
being
so,
a real trooper.
John, I think the soldier has a Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah,
I
go ahead
rolled
and
it.
roll. Oh, you already
A
rolled it?
D8.
You got a 3.
Those of you who
Oh,
are
crap.
blessed, go ahead and add a D4.
Correct.
It's not gonna help me.
gonna help me.
I'm trying for anything.
Nom nom nom.
I'm gonna add my D4, and I'm also going to hope for the love of gods. I have favored gods. I could add another 2D4 to my total. So I'm rolling 3D4.
Okay. So, if you did not make a 16,
Damn it.
a lash of a pinkish red tongue flares out from seemingly nowhere, like a rent in the ground or out of the mouth of the bag itself, and smacks onto you, grabs a hold of you, and drags you. If you are inside of the space, and you failed, you are now moving
So, like,
towards the edges
my-
of the map.
Mirror image wouldn't matter for this.
This is not an attack, it's a saving throw, so it's basically grabbing them as well. It won't destroy any of them, but it will grab you specifically.
Grabbing the bouquet, that is.
Yes. If you are inside of the space, you are moved 20 feet, 4 squares, towards the closest edge to you. So for everybody besides Bodhi, that would be the...
Rightmost?
Yeah, it looks like it's going to go Sanat and Nyx this way, Silas and Ezekiel this way.
I passed.
Oh, yeah, you're fine. And then Bodhi, you're going north.
Or I don't move at all because I centered myself. Like
Okay,
a
if you save, you
genius.
don't move. You're good. If you
No,
save,
I'm
you're good.
moving. I want to be away from that fucker.
Uther, you failed. You are now in the bag.
No.
In one turn, which would be at the end of your next initiative, you will land on the parchment.
Welcome to hell.
And the soldier is also dragged into the bag.
Can I
That
kick
would
him
be
away?
so like elemental. Does that mean he's gone?
With your save, no. There's nothing you're sacrificing to be able to save him. Unfortunately, you're both getting lashed and pulled in.
I can't use my 7'4" frame to just block the opening and
You
let him
rolled a
roll off.
9 on your strength saving throw. I was literally toying you around like a little man, pulling you in with my massive pink tongue. Sounds like a dream, really. But
I need you to stop doing these things.
yeah, you saved terribly. If you'd saved good, you could have said, "I'm going to take disadvantage to save the guy who fucked up." All right, that is its action. As a bonus
Does
action,
this mean that the elemental is gone?
if it goes off board, no. If it's fly, if it has a fly speed, and it's
He
in
landed on
black-
that stuffed unicorn.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Okay, I was like, I don't know where technically
We got this whole
board
island
is.
and shit.
If
We're
there
just
is-
on the paper part.
Yeah, there is a bunch of physicality. It's all just a bundle in a bowl. So
Okay.
yeah, it's all top leveled. It's all kind of like decently flat.
He's on a nice, cozy plush.
But yeah, once he's in blackness, shit starts to happen. But yeah,
But technically, I've got a shovel blocking me from falling off here, right?
right. Then, as a
Ah.
bonus action, after using Devour, it will use Crunch. So, if you failed your save, you are restrained, in addition to having been pulled. If you did not fail your save, you take 11 points of piercing damage. As basically the rent in the ground, like the splits that shoot out the tongues, lash onto you. If they fail to lash onto you, the tongue snaps back in and the teeth bite. If you were pulled in with the tongue, they latch down on you, and they don't really do damage, they just kind of bear trap you.
So
I
if
know
we
bear
failed,
traps
we're
hurt.
taking
No damage.
If you fail,
we
you
failed,
take damage. Or if you fail, you
we're
take no
taking
damage.
11. Oh, Jesus.
Sorry.
Fail, you take no damage.
And you're just
Succeed,
moved
you
and
just take
restrained.
11 points of damage. Or
Succeed,
11.
11 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Jeez.
Sorry.
So resistance would be 5 or 6.
Round down.
Round down.
And that is it for its turn. Bodhi, you're up.
Getting back in there. I am not restrained.
Correct. If you pass,
I
you
just
take
got
damage.
Hoyt. No, okay, I am restrained. I
Yes.
didn't get Hoyt.
If you failed,
All
you
right.
were moved and restrained.
And restrained
You
is...
can't move, speed 0, and you have disadvantage on attack rolls.
Okay. If I have an ability that allows me to cast a spell without using a spell slot,
Mhm.
it does not allow me to use a second spell if I were to hasten that one, right?
Yeah, so since it doesn't have a spell slot, you're not able to modify it with meta magic, I don't think.
Well, even if the second spell, if I were to hasten it, I can't cast 2 leveled spells with that idea.
Correct.
Okay, even though it's not
Yeah,
leveled
it's-
with a slot.
Yeah, even
Okay.
at will spells that are leveled can be casted simultaneous bonus. Yeah,
That's annoying.
I know.
Um,
It might go away because in Baldur's Gate it's not a thing. So once they update the rules next year.
I'm going to twin cure wounds, and give a little love towards myself and Silas.
Cure Wounds is a touch spell.
I always get them confused. Healing word is the one.
Yep.
Let's go 4th level. That's fun.
All right. So 13.
13 healing to each of us, Chody. 4. And bonus action, I'm going to drink another potion, if
Okay.
that's a thing I can do restrained.
Yeah, absolutely. So as you're kind of like, throwing out the healing and drinking your potion and looking around, what you'll notice is that the darkness with the bright red eyes still present, but you also start to see teeth opening up underneath the eyes and mouths kind of like slowly kind of like pulsing, almost hungrily. All of them having the same kind of tongue I described, the reddish pink kind of lash of a tongue. Bodhi, you're done. Sanat, you're up.
Let's see. I'm gonna. I imagine being. I guess you said I was restrained or something.
Correct. There's basically a tongue kind of like wrapped around you.
So that means I
Oh,
can't
yeah.
Misty Step or
You can.
Phase Step, right?
Teleport is
I can?
fine.
Okay. Let's see. Sorry. There's a lot going on.
I know.
What's going on?
Well aware.
Let's see. I'm gonna. Fuck it. We're gonna. We're gonna hit him again.
Okay.
Good answer.
Plus 3.
All right.
And then I guess I'm. Ooh. I'm gonna attempt to face step out of the bag.
Yeah. So you're looking up. You focus on that. You know it goes about 30 feet. When you do cast a spell, you're wanting to cast it at its max distance out the bag, right?
Mm-hmm.
You appear on the second floor, and you're touching the roof with like the top of your head, and you kind of fall to your feet in that space.
Okay. And then, I guess he would still be here, right? My elemental.
Yeah, but you can't, or you would have ordered him before you left.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I mean, because I'm telling him to attack this thing. It's
Absolutely.
not. He just follows my like order,
But-
not really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your last command if you don't give it a new one. Okay, swing away. Yep, we're looking at big damage there. So 18. And the first one's a swing and a miss. Alright, so not done. Next you're up. Sanat disappears, by the way.
Right. How hurt is Silas?
Not really.
I'm okay.
Oh,
Okay.
I just realized what time it is. We're going to try and cycle through this last initiative round here, and then we'll move on to tracking where we're at and then get off, okay?
Right. So I could just say that Nyx is restrained. He's being pulled towards the edge.
Yep. And
He's
you would-
worried that he's gonna die if this happens.
You would see the mouths opening
right,
and kind of
right.
hungrily waiting
So
to...
the best thing that I could do is to dimension door out and come back in if I need to, and so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna visualize a
How many
space.
spell slots of 4th level do you have?
What do you mean?
Dimension
on a
Door's
second.
How
a
often
4th
can you
level spell.
do dimension?
Oh, so I have 3 plus I have 1/5.
Okay, cool.
So
you
I
can
have
do it-
done dimension door twice, and I could do it 2 more times if I need to. So I could do it this time, and 1 more time using a 5th level slot if I
Correct.
choose.
Okay, so you're dimension dooring out. Good deal.
And I'm making myself a litlittle bit back from the edge of the bag,
Perfectly
so I'm
fine.
not like, yeah.
Okay, so you're out.
Mm-hmm.
And Ezekiel, you are up. Almost
Dodge
everybody
action.
there. Yep.
Dodge action, and I'm like still holding the lodestar in between me and my shield to try to protect it more.
Okay. Silas.
Gonna rip his head around, throwing bile and spit all over the place when it's gonna swing.
Okay, large hits.
Shits.
Okay. It's bloodied again. So when you cut into it with that second attack, a red line kind of appears across it, similar to when you bit out of it. And you can see like red light glowing. Okay, so at that point we'll pause. Rage is currently in 3rd round because you had to re-up it.
I
No,
didn't.
you didn't. That's right. So it's currently in round 6. So
He
we've got
cleverly bit him.
4 more then. Then we have no other concentration spells because the elemental bless, right? And that's
I
2.
cast it. It's been 2 turns now.
Yeah. And then
This is the bottom of the second turn.
the elemental spirit is 10 minutes, right? Something like that.
Up to an hour.
Yeah, he'll be around. for a
Jesus
while. That's
Christ.
fine. So then, yeah, anything else that's currently concentrated on or focused on?
Just my go big, I think.
Okay, and that's a minute, right?
I'm pretty sure.
You literally have 2 rounds because you started with that. So you
Yeah.
have 2 rounds left because we're entering into round 9.
The soldier's hitting the map right now, and then I'm hitting right after.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll basically both be on the same because he didn't have an initiative. He's just going to take yours.
He was acting on 1.
Yeah, but
Can
we're
put him on
just,
26.
since you were also acting on 1 before, so that's okay. I'm okay with that. He would have been holding his action to do what he was told. It's fine. So yeah, you will have appeared at the start of the round, so you'll be on the map, on your feet at the beginning of the fight. Okay. All right. Thanks for watching those that did. We'll finish the rest of this Bagman fight at the end of it, and thanks for watching. See you then.